wherever you're listening to or watching us from. My name is Ijeoma Egwuatu. I'm your host, and you are welcome to another wonderful edition of the recap right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, the number one station that gives you a voice in Nigeria. Welcome. It is the very first edition of the recap in the new year, and so I would like to say a very happy new year to you, our listeners. Thank you so much for sticking with us in 2023. It's 2024, and we are bringing you candid conversations, new insights, in-depth analysis on the issues that trended, that made headlines, that made major headlines during the week. That is what the recap is about. My name is Ijeoma Egwuatu. I am your host, and you are highly welcome. I cannot wait to delve into the crux of the conversation. I cannot wait to also hear from you. The recap comes to you every Saturday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the number one radio station that gives you a voice of the people, 90.3 FM. My name is Ijeoma Egwuatu. I am your host, and if you're just joining us for the first time, you've done a good thing. All right, let me tell you that first of all, you've done the best. You've taken the very best decision. This evening, we'll be talking about a plethora of issues, and you know I'm not alone in the studio. In very few minutes, I will be introducing my guest, but before then, I need you to know the issues we'll be talking about. There are several issues that made headlines during the week, and we've picked bits and pieces of them. Would like to talk about it, and our analysts in the house will also, like I said, be giving in-depth analysis on these issues. At 5 p.m. on the dot, the phone lines will be open so that you can also send your ideas, your opinions, your messages, your suggestions on the different issues that we are discussing. Don't you forget that we're streaming live on YouTube, and that is why I said wherever you're watching us from, we are streaming live on YouTube. So send in your comment to our YouTube platforms. It is to Voice of the People 90.3 FM on YouTube. Just go over to the app, open the app, type into the search bar VOP 903 FM, and you will get us live and direct. In case you want to put faces to the names, or you want to put faces to the voices, or you just want to see our studio setup, all right, head on over to YouTube. We are waiting for you right away. All right, without further ado, without too much talk, let's delve right into the crux of the conversation. Okay, we will begin with the very first topic, all right, where 112,000 passengers benefit from federal government 50% fare rebate, says Albon. Albon is the Association of Luxury Bus Owners of Nigeria, right? The Association of Luxury Bus Owners of Nigeria has said that no fewer than 112,000 passengers have so far benefited from the 50% fare reduction on interstate routes since the offer announced by the federal government took effect on Thursday, December 21, 2023. The discount ended on January 4, 2024. Now, this figure was disclosed by the Association of Luxury Bus Owners of Nigeria in a statement signed by the National President, Nonso Obajaka, and the Honorary Secretary, Frank Neji. Now, the statement said that the association and member companies have been mobilized towards ensuring that more passengers take advantage of the federal government ticket rebate to travel to various destinations before the offer ended on January 4, 2024. Now, the association said it is mobilizing some state-owned transport companies such as Gombe State Mass Transit and Borno State Mass Transit and others to join in the project for the return leg of the seasonal travels. Well, this and more we'll be discussing on the recap. In case you did not know, the recap is a program where we analyze some of the major issues that trended during the week, issues that made major headlines during the week. And of course, with me to the analysis, I have Mr. Peter Anosike. Mr. Peter Anosike is a philosopher, a development economist, a journalist, and the best-selling author. You heard that right. He is the author of Dangote's 10 Commandments on Money, the book that was rated as one of the best development books in the whole wide world, people, by Wall Street Journal for that matter. And here in Nigeria, it was adopted as a workbook for grooming entrepreneurs by the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, SMIDAN, a federal government agency in charge of small and medium-scale businesses in Nigeria. And so, you know, in pidgin parlance, as we'll say in Nigeria, it's plenty. Well, you heard that. Our very first topic, we'll be talking about the 50% fare rebate given by the federal government to travelers during the Yuletide period. For the second topic, we'll be looking at Shehu Sani saying Tinubu's assurance is like that of a native doctor to a sick man. Senator Shehu Sani has described President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's New Year's speech as a native doctor's words of hope to a sick person with no recovery date. Earlier in his address, the president assured that his administration is working hard to alleviate the suffering of Nigeria